Hi everyone, welcome back to my morning report. Chart appraisals on Thursday the 15th of October with me, Richard Pro Market Analyst at Handtech Markets. Let's move on to dollar yen, and wow, finally are we getting some traction on dollar yen. Basically dollar yen has been moving. I mean, I've been so bored talking about dollar yen every day, just talking about just this slow grind sideways, and then suddenly are we getting some traction, because we've had a strong candle, negative candle yesterday, big negative body of the candle. Very rare occurrence actually in this recent trading. Normally very small bodies, long tails, suggesting very indecisive trading. Yesterday we've had very strong bearish body. Four negative candles in a row we're now developing, and it looks like we're sort of really are putting pressure on the bottom of this range now. We haven't had a complete close below. Now you look at this, wrong way, sorry. You look at this, sorry my charts are a bit funny at this, 1830, big floor on the dollar yen. We've had a sort of a move below that. We're trading pretty much bang on there now, but the initial low obviously is 1809, so let's say 1810 to be sort of general about it, but 1810. So 1810 being the low today. It looks like there is a sort of certainly pressure on these supports around 1830. I think a close below 1830 we could see a move back towards the lows again of this spike lower that we saw back in August. Flight to safety, whatever you want to call it, dollar weakness. I think generally it's more dollar weakness than anything else. Obviously the dollar has been weak across the board against forex majors on the back of this data that we had yesterday on the retail sales number, and also comments from Fed members Brainard and Tarullo, which is rather dovish, put pressure on the dollar, and certainly that is opening for further downside. Now, at close below 1830 would certainly suggest a move, I think, lower. Look at these momentum indicators. RSI confirming that sort of move that we've seen in the last few days. Stochastics also falling quite sharply away. MACD lines not really reacting yet, but certainly looks like the pressure is growing. So watch out, I think, for a close of 1830 or below that. Now here we go. This is on the hourly chart. Resistance time. 19 to 1920 has been a big resistance. 19 figure was formerly a big support, but also 1920 area has been a big sort of support area over the last sort of few weeks. So that is your initial resistance, and it's interesting that we've had an initial reaction high at 1916. So that is certainly a resistance area on a rebound. But look at this hourly RSI, consistently below, failing below 50 and pushing back towards below 30, so that is negative. MACD line certainly negative. Stochastics also rolling over consistently on the rebounds. So just generally speaking, we are seeing this negativity through the dollar yen, and the pressure to the downside. Certainly watch out for that 1830 level. So at the moment I'm still selling rallies. The whole sort of strategy of the range play is under threat now, and it's difficult for me to say continue to play the range whilst you're seeing the dollar yen under so much pressure. So for the time being, that my sort of outlook on that is slightly just put on ice. But we will hopefully get a proper signal today or tomorrow as to whether this range is going to break down or not. So I wish you good luck in your trading on dollar yen, and I'll speak to you later. Thank you.